Hi everyone, welcome to Gallant IAS Let's Go 120 Plus. Here we're going to discuss two questions from economy. First question, consider the following statement. National Investment Fund channelize all the disinvestment proceedings in the country. It is maintained within Consolidated Fund of India. It is a two-statement question. You have to pick the correct answer. Why? Because there is less probability for guessing. Two-statement question. Okay. First, National Investment Fund. What is National Investment Fund? It is a fund kept by the government of India. And all the disinvestment proceedings of the government will come to this fund. What is this disinvestment means? Disinvestment, if a company giving up shares, an enterprise, a company or an entity or an organization, institution, whoever, holding a number of shares in an organization, whether it is company, enterprise, whatever, and holding the ownership and holding a number of shares. One day, they are deciding to sell off all its shares, holdings in this company and disinvest, give up its ownership. That is what disinvestment is. Government owning number of companies. Now government planning to disinvest some of them. Okay. So that is what disinvestment is. All the proceedings government getting from this disinvestment will come to this account. That is public account. Okay. National Investment Fund is in public account. What is this public account? Government has normally three accounts. By constitution, government has three accounts: Consolidated Fund of India, public account, and contingency fund. These are the three main funds of government. All of the funds comes under within it. What is consolidated fund? All the government expenditure and all the government incomes will go through this consolidated fund of India. Whether it is tax revenue or non-tax revenue, all the government revenues, maybe it is interest or dividend or profit government earning from different companies they are owning, all comes through this consolidated fund of India. And all the expenses, all the expenditure government doing in the economy, whether paying taxes, whether paying interest, wages, salaries, subsidies, whatever will go through this consolidated fund of India. So all government expenditure and all government revenues will be in this consolidated fund. To withdraw money from this consolidated fund, government needs the approval of parliament. It is under the control of parliament. Okay. In case of contingency fund, it is an emergency fund. When a disaster happen, when a famine happen, it is under president. Okay. In an emergency situation, government can withdraw money from this contingency fund and use it. Okay. So that is what contingency fund. Then public fund. What is public fund? Public account. Actually, public account holds all of the remaining money that is not deposited in this consolidated fund. For example, there are different kinds of fund under this public account, like a National Investment Fund or a Provident Fund, National Small Savings Fund. Okay, different kind of funds. And this is not owned by government. The money receiving here is not owned by government. Government is just acting as an intermediary. Okay. So National Investment Fund channelize all the disinvestment proceedings in the country. That is correct statement. Second, it is maintained within Consolidated Fund of India. That is wrong. It is maintained within public account of India. Okay. And this money getting in this National Investment Fund will be used for social sector schemes and for recapitalizing different government institutions who needs money. Okay. So that's what are the uses of National Investment Fund. So the first statement is correct, second statement is wrong. So the answer is option A, one only. So next question, consider the following pairs: revenue expenditure, subsidies, internal debt, marketable securities from non-marketable securities, external debt, loan from IMF. Which of the following pairs given above are correctly matched? Okay, Revenue expenditure. What is revenue expenditure? Short-term expenditures of the government which will not create any assets. All government expenditures of those kind is what? Revenue expenditure. For paying, for example, paying wages by the government to its employees, or paying interest, or paying pensions. This will not create any assets. So these kinds of payments are what? Revenue expenditure. Okay. So subsidies is a kind of revenue expenditure. So the first statement is correct. First pair is correct. Then internal debt. What is internal debt? What is debt? Money borrowing. So all the money borrowing internally is what? Internal debt. All the money the government or any entity within our domestic territory borrowing from within our domestic territory is what? Internal debt. Borrowing from our own territory is what? Internal debt. Okay. Within our market is what? Internal debt. Okay. Borrowing from within our market is what? Internal debt. Then marketable securities, non-marketable securities, these two are internal debt, part of internal debt. What is marketable securities? Securities that can be sold in stock exchanges. Non-marketable securities that can't. Securities that can't be sold in stock exchanges. So where we sold it? We sell it in over-the-counter exchanges. Okay. So that is what non-marketable securities. Both marketable and non-marketable securities are part of internal debt. External debt. Yes. If we take loan from outside our country, if we take loan from a multilateral agencies outside of our country like IMF, ADB, AIF, Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, or a BRICS Bank, or a European Central Bank, or any countries like USA, China, Japan, all those loans are external loan. Okay, external debt. Loan from IMF is an example of external debt. So all three pairs are correct. So the answer is option D, 1, 2 and 3. So that's all for today. For more content, please subscribe our channel and press the bell button. And if you need further videos and contents, just join our Telegram. The link is given below. Thank you.